I forgot all about it till I saw yours, and that's a very pretty color of green. I'm jealous of that color. It's nice.
Matches my earrings.
Okay, we are on the air. Hello, air. On the air. You are wearing green. You're wearing green. No.
We don't want to know if you have green underwear on.
I might. No. No, I think it was gray actually.
Scott's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
I remember we used to dress up for whatever it was.
Yep.
That's probably what those were from.
That's what those were from.
They were with the St. Patrick's Day stuff.
I think that was a Robin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pal to do that.
Oh, excuse me. I already had one last one.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, I gotta start up the. I forget. Oh, wait, what do we do?
I don't know.
The
PowerPoint.
Either. That's it.
There you go.
Start up the PowerPoint. So, good evening, those that are viewing in Wine Country Land. This is virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. It is March 17th, 2025, and tonight we're going to look at the Alisos Canyon Ava in Santa Barbara County. Oops. Happy St. Patrick's Wine Day. I am your host, this guy, this classy guy, David Mayer, Wino Snob of Wine is Life. And tonight we have our tasting panel. Some of these folks are not present tonight because of other things going on. But we'll see. We'll talk to those that are here. Smaller group tonight. It's a stormy, windy day outside. You want to start us off, Bill?
Your turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay. We are fully compliant today. We are drinking a Jaffers Petite Syrah 2021.
Oh, yeah.
And
I think that's one of the wineries.
Vineyard, Alisos Canyon, right on the front. It is 13.6 on the alcohol. Wine enthusiasts gave it a 94. It says dark cacao beans and charcoal aromas, lush cassis and elderberry tones on the palate, intense purple fruit and flowers set atop creamy tannins. And we're both liking it, so.
And it's very dark.
It is very dark. True to the Petite Syrah color.
Petite Syrah, right? Yeah, Petite Syrah. What was the alcohol level on that?
13.6.
Oh, that's pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, okay. I might like
and
that
it was
too.
$48 from wine.com. It wasn't cheap.
No, it wasn't cheap.
We usually like Petite Syrah, so I tried it.
You liking it too, Dorothy?
Yes, I like it very much.
Good. Well, now let me introduce Scott Welker.
Hold on, Nan's coming back. I know what you're drinking. Water.
Nan's not in the picture.
Yeah. Are you drinking?
I got my water right here.
Okay.
No, puppy dog needed down off the couch. She needed a drink.
It's your turn.
Scott and Nan Welker from Waynesburg, and we're non-compliant. Nothing was available. So we're drinking this, and it's by mail. And it was from when Ohio State won the championship football game. And it's a cab sound.
So what is? Oh, okay.
It's a 2022 cab sound. It keeps moving, dear. And It's 15.5% alcohol.
The camera really loves Scott, apparently.
Pretty good.
Have you ever heard of Manos out in California?
No. Manners?
Manos, Mano''s.
That's who makes the wine.
And they make these bottles,
Okay.
championship bottles.
What really impressed me, the wine's really good. What really impressed me was the bottle. When I picked it up, I'm like, it's like picking up 2 bottles because they got this. Because it's real deep engraved. This is all real deep. I mean, it's probably an 1/8 of an inch deep.
Oh wow!
All that's engraved.
Engraved and hand painted.
Yeah, and hand painted. It's like, wow.
I noticed it when we were at the grocery store, and I'm like, oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. And I liked the price. So, you know, it was kind of out there, but Matt wants the bottle when we're done with it. So
Our son-in-law.
Okay.
He's into Ohio State
Well,
championship.
I'm David from Fremont. I'm non-compliant. I'm drinking it out of a coffee mug, but it is actually water from the spigot on the refrigerator. I'll be non-compliant for a while. But let's look at the okay, what we got here. Sharon's not here, but this is Sharon's page. What's the song? Oh, the Rolling Stone song. I can't get no Pinot Noir. I can't get no Pinot Noir. I can't get no Pinot Noir. Cause I try and I try and I try and I try. I can't get no. When I'm pouring in my glass and the Tom comes to the table, he's telling me more and more about some useless information supposed to taste my imagination. I can't get no. Hey. That's what I say. I can't get no Pinot Noir. I can't get no Pinot Noir. Cause I try and I try and I try and I try and I can't get no. I can't get no. And when I'm driving to Dundee and a chef comes out and tells me how white my tables can be, and he can't be a chef because he doesn't smoke the same cigarettes as me. I can't get no. Oh, no. Hey. That's what I say. I can't get no Pinot Noir. I can't get no girl from Loire. Cause I try and I try and I try and I try and I can't get no. When I'm riding, cruising in Burgundy, and I'm doing this and I'm drinking that, and I'm trying to make some girl who tells me, baby, better come back maybe next week, cause you see I'm on a losing streak. I can't get no. Oh no. Hey. That's what I say. I can't get no. I can't get no. I can't get no Pinot Noir. No Pinot Noir. No Pinot Noir. No Pinot Noir. I can't get no. That's it.
Good work.
I tried.
You did good.
Yeah.
I tried.
What'd Sue
Anyway,
think of it?
it's
Yeah, she's got her.
she has her head. I don't think she heard any of that. At least the words were easy. It was like pretty much the same thing over and over. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we
have one more
actually
week of Santa Barbara, and then we go to Oregon.
Thank you. Yes, we do. And I just completed putting together the first Oregon teaching the Southern Oregon AVA.
Well, there's 9
And,
AVAs on the first page.
Well,
I normally
yeah,
get my wine from Total Wines or wine.com. Total Wines had none of them. I found
I'll tell you something.
two on wine.com, and there's another 10 Oregons on the next page at least. This is going to be a dry spell.
Let me tell you, when I put the sheet together, I made a minor error, maybe. So on the listing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 are AVAs. The last 1, 2, 3. Last 3 are not. They're just areas within the AVA. I'm sorry. I messed up.
I'm just saying, no one's going to have.
Yes. So the first ones are
15 weeks of
okay.
Oregon wine, and no one has any of it. That doesn't make much sense.
Well, the next page, when we get to Willamette Valley, they're going to have that. If they don't have wine from Willamette Valley, then you need to go to a different source. That's well, because that's just very well known.
Isn't that the one Karen goes to when she goes up to see her
dad?
Her dad.
I don't know.
Or is she go in Washington?
Yeah, I think she does go to
Washington. She goes to Washington.
So there'll be a while before we're in what I guess it will be. It'll be a while before we get to Washington because we're in Washington November 10th. You should get these other ones. They're really well known. So I mean,
well,
maybe not maybe not Willamette Hills, maybe no. Willamette Valley itself, Dundee Hills, Eola, Amity Hills, those are classic. You might find McMinnville, Yam Hill, Tarleton, classic.
One of the whatever the chain ones is.
Yeah, but I mean,
I found it.
We'll learn about these.
I think I bought 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then I wrote one down, and I don't know if I didn't check it when I was going through. So it didn't come. I wrote it down. They had it from wine.com, but that May 26th, I don't even know how to say that. UMPQUA Valley.
Umpqua.
Yeah. They had one up at Meyer grocery store, and we saw it, and I said, "Oh yeah," and I thought I had bought that, but it didn't come. So I don't know if I did check it and they just were out of it and they just didn't ship it. I don't remember.
This one, I think we
found a number of them, but they were out of stock.
You think we have it? Mm-hmm. Oh, he thinks we have it.
Oh.
And you found it was out of stock.
Yeah, I've come across that with a lot of things in the past when I was looking for they carried them, at least they listed them, but they
list them, but then they don't have them. Right.
Well, a lot of Ohio, of course, because they don't ship to Ohio. So it just says sold out. So that's a lot of them. But anyway, I started writing this sold out, but I don't know why I didn't the rest of those, but anyway.
So we're going to be in, where are we? We're in Alisos. Doesn't even show it on this map. Okay, maybe this, no. It's
not on the map.
Yes, that's not on the map, but it is here. There it is. It's on this map. So it's above, should be like right in here. Right?
Where's that?
Oh, right in here.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. It's here. It's a small, obscure AVA.
Round.
It's pretty. Okay, so
There.
let's see.
Oh.
Alisos Canyon is an AVA located in Santa Barbara County, due east outside the small town of Los Alamos on US 101 and about 20 miles south of Santa Maria. Was established in August 25th, 2020 by the TTB, so during the COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
Alisos Canyon stretches west to east over 9 square miles, 5,774 acres, with one bonded winery and 9 commercially producing vineyards. Cultivates on approximately 238 acres. Aliso Canyon Road bisects the region, accessing many of its vineyards. The USDA plant hardiness zone for AVA is 7B. I don't know what that means.
No, I know what that means,
was,
and that's, I'm surprised. I mean, you know, you're probably in a 9 where you live is probably 9 or 10 at 9, and so 7B seems pretty low. Is it cool?
Okay. Yeah, should be cool. Gets the breezes out from the Pacific. Well, and you know, Pinot likes that. Terroir, the distinguishing features of Alisos Canyon include topography, soil, and climate. The AVA exhibits a unique viticultural influence of the San Antonio Creek Valley, which runs directly from the mouth of Alisos and Comasa Canyons to the Pacific Ocean 20 miles to the west. The ingress of cooling marine winds and fog along the San Antonio Creek Valley helps define the climate of Alisos Canyon. And there's another picture. Climate. The marine influence climate is also the basic viticultural feature of the Central Coast, the AVA. The climate of Aliso Canyon is affected by cool marine air, which travels into the area via the drainage system of San Antonio Creek. The AVA is located approximately 25 miles from the Pacific Ocean and is situated in a transitional region between the cooler coast regions and the warmer inland areas. Growing degree day accumulations within the Aliso Canyon are higher than those of the regions to the northwest and southwest, which are closer to the ocean, and lower than those in the more inland regions to the south and east. The region due north of the AVA also has higher growing degree day accumulations due to its location east of ridges and hills which trap warm air and block cool marine air from entering the region. According to the petition, the AVA's location is a Goldilocks zone, meaning that temperatures are neither too hot nor too cold for growing Rhone wine varietals such as Syrah, which is the most common varietal grown in the canyon. This picture of the
that's 7.
stormy
Yeah.
clouds.
We're in which one?
Well, 8 or 9.
We're in the 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Looked like a storm coming in.
I have a question for you. It does look like it, huh? So Dorothy, how do you know about that rating?
Oh, because I garden and I have gardening books and I
Oh,
look
okay,
at
there you go. I thought it was something like
catalogs all the time. So 7B, you know, that's, you know, like their low temperatures are like 0 to 10 degrees or something like that, which is much lower than what I have in, you know, here. So 7 just seemed,
right.
you know, I'm a 9, and so which can get down to freezing, but it seems like 7B just seemed much lower. So that was just a surprise.
Okay. Soils within the Alisos Canyon Ava are primarily derived from weathered sandstone and shale. The most common soils are Paso Robles Formation and Cariga sandstone, which comprise 63% of the 13% of the total soils, respectively, while calcium content from shale pebbles increases the thickness of the skins of red varietal wine grapes, which in turn increases the color and tannin levels in the resulting wine. High sand content provides excellent drainage for vineyards, thus reducing the risks from certain pests such as nematodes and phylloxera. The low clay content of Cariga sandstone soils reduces the uptake of nutrients and reduces the vigor of the vines, resulting in small grapes with a higher skin to juice ratio than grapes of the same varietal grown in different soils with higher clay content. To the north of the Aliso Canyon, within the Santa Maria Valley, the soils have soils. South of the Aliso Canyon, the soils are characterized by Metz fine sand loam. To the east, the soils are primarily derived from serpentine and chert. To the west of the AVA, the soils are described as deep, sandy soils of the Shred, Chamise, and Point Sal Formation series. So this area really is different than everything else around that. So that's
So
it's cool.
they like the shaly stone, the vines.
And high calcium.
I guess because the line calcium content, uh, really good for grapes, for wine grapes.
Look at all of those. Look at those are vast vineyards. Wow.
Yeah, that's like going on for a long time.
Wow,
That's a lot of
that's a lot of
great
picking.
wines.
Get started.
Do they pick those with
Yeah.
equipment when you've got that much?
You know, I can't tell you what they are doing there, but
One of our local guys, what does Scott have? About 20 acres?
23 acres.
And he has a picker.
Yeah, so at Inglenook we do it all by hand, but this is a lot bigger than Inglenook.
I was going to say that there looks huge.
So it'll be interesting to see how not to get political, but with all these changes happening so rapidly now, a lot of that's going to affect the wine industry here. So we've got tariffs on European wine, and therefore we have tariffs on bourbon. So they're fighting that out. But
It
we
is
also
made in the U.S. There's a lot of bourbon made in the U.S. though.
Right.
Yeah, so they won't take it into Europe. So that's what they're saying.
Oh,
That's too bad.
Yeah, but we can't get their wine.
That's all right.
And you're not upset about that, but people like me are.
Well, thing of it is,
the other part.
you can get it. You just got to pay the higher tariff. How bad do you want it?
I'm glad I have some. So all I have to say is I'm glad I have some now.
Yeah, you said you were
But
going to.
the other one is not that the other part was we're talking about picking. Not that there's a lot of undocumented people picking in the fields, but there probably are a lot of undocumented people picking in the fields. And if they all get deported, we're going to have a problem picking these grapes in this vineyard.
Well, get out there.
So we might have to. They might have to. They might have to do mechanical picking, if that's the case. Anyway, that's it. I'm get off my political stool. And we'll move on.
Well, the French want to take the Statue of Liberty back.
Yeah, they can have it.
No. And then we had this, I don't know what her name was.
I forget.
They got their own. There's a Statue of Liberty in Paris.
Yeah,
down by the Seine. It's just
I forget which political person it was, but she said, yeah, if it wasn't for the US, they'd be speaking German now. So that could be true. So
well, they do speak German. They speak German in Alsace.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But that is true. I mean, World War II, there's a whole different.
Yep.
One thing I with world history, both world wars, U.S. got into it late. We World War II or one was already on for 3 years before we got into it, and World War II was on for 3 years before we got in it too. That's true. It really started in 1938, and we didn't get in until 41. But yeah, let's look at some wine.
Okay. Let's drink. Oh, you
I'm
can't.
I'm tired. I'm done with this. Okay, let's get. Oh, I wanted to show you that this is cool. This shows how the wind comes in from the Pacific, and hits Ballard Canyon down here, Alisos Canyon here, and Foxen Canyon there. So we have these east to west canyons, which create this funnel that brings the cooler air inland, which would otherwise be much hotter down here if it wasn't for the breeze coming in from the Pacific Ocean.
Now, how far away is that from the Pacific?
Oh, we're looking at like 25, 30 miles.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, okay, I see it. I see it now.
Oh, but he was saying that in
25 miles, 24.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's actually, it's kind of amazing that we have what makes this area good for Pinot Noir and other things. Or in your case, like your wine, Bill, a lower alcohol Petite Sirahs, they do tend to be higher. We still have Bill here?
Nice.
Okay. My view was I only saw Scott and Nan. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna minimize here and move over there. So we have Longoria Wines, founded in 1982, was established by Rick and Diana Longoria with a vision of producing artisanal wines from the most prestigious vineyards throughout Santa Barbara County. Brooke and Lindsay immediately got to work with a transformational renovation of the winery tasting room in Lompoc. In 2022, Brooke and Lindsay took the reins from the Longorias and continued the legacy of being a family-run winery committed to the artistry of winemaking. Shortly thereafter, they embarked on a new journey by opening an all-new tasting location on the illustrious State Street in downtown Santa Barbara. With a focus on creating memorable experiences, they continue to build their dream team with unique and talented individuals who share their passion of food, wine, and good times. Oh, by the way, with my political, I was not disparaging anybody. It was just talking about the reality of what will happen or probably will happen. Yeah, it's what it is.
Yep.
Anyway,
Everybody's he's
uh,
trying to get he's the president's trying to get everybody on the same playing field. The U.S. has been paying out more than everyone else for years. We did that with the steel.
Yeah.
They would ship steel over here. We would they from anywhere else. They'd pay zilch for tariffs. When we would ship it over there, oh boy, we got hammered.
yeah.
He's just making a. That's what he's doing. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works.
For thousands of years, yeah, hopefully it works. We'll see. Yeah. For
He
thousands of years, the
bankrupts
land.
everything he touches.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
He's just a person who has gone bankrupt 5 times at least. And so as a businessman,
It makes him an idiot.
So, okay, we'll be quiet.
Listen, everybody mute me too. For thousands of years, the land that comprises Dovecote was the site of Native American village known as Kaslui Creek, meaning sliding
Quite a
place,
word.
an important home to indigenous people of the California Central Coast who have lived here since at least 11,000 BC. Wow. In 1845, the area became part of the Mexican land grant known as Rancho Laguna. It was later passed to the historic California settler Frederick Wickenden as part of his marriage with Benjamin Foxen's family, both of whom helped establish numerous parts of the northern Santa Barbara County in mid to late 1800s. In 1983, the Thompson family purchased nearly 800 beautiful acres of land on Aliso Canyon Road. 1889 to 91, 43 acres of south-facing sandy limestone soil planted the Thompson Vineyard, uniquely using the
Our
vine's
wine
own
is from the
rootstock.
Thompson Vineyard, by
unique.
the way.
What's that?
Our wine is from the Thompson Vineyard. Our Jaffa.
Oh, it is from the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. David Thompson and Stephen Bedford began making wine on Devacote Ranch in the Bedford Thompson Winery, and the Rouse family graciously accept the honor of Devacote Ranch's ongoing stewardship. So I guess the Rouse now own that. Here's yours, Jaffer's Wine Cellar. Is dedicated to producing great Rhone varietal wines with a New World Independence founder, Craig Jaffers, produced his first professional wines during the 1994 harvest. All of our wines are carefully made in small lots. Approximately 5,000 cases are produced each year. We work closely with our growers in the Santa Ynez, Ballard Canyon, and Santa Rita Hills, Los Alamos, and Santa Maria regions. We limit vineyard yields and require that optimal farming practices are observed. All of our wines are crushed, pressed, cellared, and bottled in our Santa Barbara facility. Visit us for a glimpse of world-class winemaking in the heart of the city. 2018 was our 25th harvest. Jeffers Wine Cellars owns no vineyards. We purchase premium wine grapes only from Santa Barbara County vineyards. Thompson, like yours, Syrah, Petit Syrah, Grenache, and Mourvèdre. Bien Nacido, Viognier, Syrah, Grenache. Larnard, Syrah, Grenache. Kimsey, Syrah, and Stoppelman, Grenache, Roussanne vineyards. And we have one more. Oh, this one's fun. Future perfect is a verb tense expressing completion in the future. I find peace, hope, and dreaming in the vineyards when I am among the vines in spring at bud break and grasp that one day these vines will produce grapes that will become the wine that you will have enjoyed while making memories with great friends, food, and fun. I am stunned by the extraordinary miracle of all. Cheers to your future perfect. And that's her. So a little quirky.
Yes.
Or a lot quirky.
A lot quirky.
Yeah. So these pictures of her are off their web. That's their website and their tasting room here. I like their labels, pretty cool. So that's it for Los Ali. No, Alisos Canyon. Sorry. Next week is the last AVA in Santa Barbara, which is it's actually take this back. It's not an AVA. It's just Alamos. But you know, these people talking about the area, they talk more about Los Alamos than they do about Alisos.
Right.
Yeah. So it is Los Alamos is a town surrounded by vineyards. So we'll talk about them.
The children honk is squawking.
Ah, red children probably.
We're back. So
Balance.
Could be.
what we got. I'm smelling the corned beef cooking in our crock pot.
Yeah, they had the big parade in Cleveland today. They have Irish, big Irish.
Hmm.
They have over 100 groups in the parade for
Oh.
St. Patty's Day. It's crazy.
We didn't go.
We didn't.
I don't go to them. There was one in San Francisco and there was one in Dublin. There's a Dublin that's just over the hills from where we are. In fact, we were in Dublin.
Close.
Yeah. Yeah. We spent Saturday. We went to the outlet store.
Ooh.
It's called the San Francisco Premium Outlets, but it's in Livermore.
Oh, yes.
Which is about 50+ miles from San Francisco. I don't know where they.
Right.
It's just so weird. At least the Napa Premium Outlet stores are in the town of Napa.
In Napa, right.
I guess they figured nobody would go see it if it was the Livermore Premium
right,
Outlet stores.
Right.
Sue was hunting for shoes, and
Did you find them?
Saw any? No, we didn't buy anything. At one point, we were gonna go get a coffee, but there was no coffee place inside there, so we just came home and had coffee at home.
What outlet was she looking for?
We went to anyone that had shoes.
Okay.
That she didn't like. I saw a pair of shoes. I said I could probably get those, and they weren't too expensive, but in my mind they were all too expensive. I don't get going to the outlets. They're not cheaper than going somewhere else. You get a better deal at well, of course, most of the local stores are closing, so I guess that closing. So I guess that doesn't help, but
Well, it sounds like you go
I didn't really
barefoot a
need
lot.
I do today. I don't usually go barefoot in the winter time.
Just kidding.
It's still winter for a couple more days, right? We got 4 more days of winter.
Yeah, I think Thursday is official spring, isn't it?
Wow.
I think that's what they said on the news.
21st?
Yeah.
Oh, that was this week.
Oh, Friday is the 21st. It may start probably the 21st is Friday is the first full day. It probably starts on Thursday. It's a
Yeah,
astronomical.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
thinking.
not.
Yeah, I wanted to was hoping for Eric to be on tonight because he was asking about Regani for my shirt. And
Oh yeah.
Regani that he knows is not the one that we know. Because the one that we know is from Tacoma, Washington.
Okay. Up where that Laura lives.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. It might be his son.
The one we're related to.
The one we're related to.
I don't know that we know him. We've met at some point in time, but
well, his father was in the military. His father was everywhere. Oh my. He was from Alaska. I don't know. He was just all over, and when they finished up, they lived in Virginia. And he come to Regani. His dad's name was Raymond Regani.
Oh yeah, and he came.
He came to a reunion, and when he was going home, they don't know if he had a heart attack or whatever, and he passed away. Going home back to Virginia. But he was military, big. He was high. He was
really nice.
High up in the military. Yeah. But that was Raymond would have been my mom's cousin. And that was, yeah. But he might be some kind of relation. I have no idea. Eric will have to ask him. That's why I want to tell him if he's related to Raymond, because Raymond was, the father.
Right.
You have in your other.
I'm not. So we're taking a break today. Instead, we're going to the church tomorrow night for a prayer and worship thingy. So we're not having a meeting.
Yep.
No meeting.
I thought you'd be working on the shop floors.
How come we can't smell the corned beef yet?
I have the fan on
mine.
Pull it out.
I had to put a plate on, so it's in the crock pot, and the top layer was kind of floating a little bit, so I had to put a plate in to hold it down. It's cooking much better.
I just asked Bill why I wasn't smelling the corned beef, and he said he turned the fan on so that.
Oh, the vent. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll wrap things up for today.
Okay.
And we'll come back next week and finish up Santa Barbara.
And hope people are well. Hope that Karen made it home and Eric is recovering. Yeah. I mean, you had that flu. And I mean, it just.
Yeah, I was sick. We were all sick.
I
didn't have the flu, but
well, isn't he up? He's up in Napa, isn't he?
Eric is.
Yeah, they actually they're up in Napa. They were at a Inglenook event on Saturday.
That'd be a bummer.
I was sick.
That'd be a bummer.
I took Friday off because it was my good friend's birthday, and we met up for lunch or for breakfast. And then Saturday, my boss says it's not very busy, so you might as well just stay home. Okay. So next weekend, this coming weekend, it's supposed to be busy, and actually, this coming weekend is my second annual like field trip from church. So a bunch of people from my church and some of their friends.
And
right. Actually, Jenny's coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Jenny's coming. she was gonna bring some friends, but it turns out she's just gonna come by herself and
Cool.
do a tour and tasting. I have 18 people.
Oh,
12
Wow.
people tasting, people not tasting.
we're playing hearts instead of coming wine tasting on.
You're playing,
We have a
okay.
we have a renegade hearts group that.
Uh-oh. You don't play for blood, do you, Dorothy?
Oh yeah, we play for like $1 or $2. So it does get, we actually have, depending on the number of people, we play a very, well, it's sort of a non-traditional hearts progression, but we usually have, if we have 2 tables, we have heaven and hell. If we have 3 tables, we have heaven, hell, and purgatory. And we play like 6 hands, and then you move according to your scores too.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
A different
so
level.
like 4 people per table?
Well, it depends on how many of us are there. I mean, sometimes,
okay.
Because people are sick, people are traveling. So yes, 4 people per table usually, but sometimes it's
6 and 5.
6
or
and
something like
5
that.
or 5 and 4, depending on how many people we have. And if we have, if we have more than 4, then you have cards in the center to complicate life. So it's a pretty I don't know,
Non-traditional.
non-traditional game that we play.
I haven't played hearts.
Sounds like fun.
It is.
And we do taste wine along the way.
Oh, okay.
Ah, then it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Easter, I have to open something really good. All right, guys.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
See everybody next
Thank you
week.
for
Yeah,
that.
hope everybody's well.
I-